Have you ever stood in a room full of people and felt like everyone else knew exactly what to say while you stood there, overthinking every word? Maybe you've rehearsed a line in your head, but when the moment comes, your mind goes blank. Or maybe you manage to start talking, but the conversation dies after a few awkward seconds. If that sounds familiar, don't worry. Talking to people is not some magic talent you're either born with or not. It's a skill, a learnable skill. And today, we're going to break down exactly how to build it, step by step. Because here's the truth. Knowing how to talk to anyone isn't about being the funniest, the smartest, or the most charming person in the room. It's about creating connection. And connection is built from a handful of simple, practical techniques. 1. The mindset shift. From performance to connection. Most people think talking to others is about performance, saying something impressive, telling a great story, or having the perfect comeback. But that's the wrong frame. The goal of conversation is not to perform, it's to connect. Think of it this way. People aren't remembering your perfect phrasing. They're remembering how you made them feel. Did you make them feel seen, heard, and respected? That's what sticks. So take the pressure off yourself. You don't need to be a comedian or a TED speaker. You just need to show genuine curiosity. 2. The easiest opener. Observations and curiosity. You don't need clever lines to start a conversation. You just need to notice something and comment on it. This playlist is great. Do you know who made it? Or, this coffee shop is busier than I expected. Do you come here often? Or, that's a cool jacket. Where'd you get it? Observations break the ice because they're natural. And when you follow them with curiosity, like, how did you get into that? Or, what do you like about it? The other person does most of the talking. Pro tip. People love talking about their experiences, not their resumes. Ask about stories, not stats. 3. Listening as a superpower. Most people don't actually listen. They wait for their turn to talk. But if you want to connect, flip that script. Listen actively. Nod, ask follow-ups, reflect back what they said. Example. Them. I just started learning guitar. Oh, nice. What made you pick it up? Now you've opened a door. That one question could lead to a 5-minute story. Here's the secret. The best conversationalists are not the ones who talk the most. They're the ones who make others feel interesting. 4. Body language. Say more without words. Even before you say a word, your body is already speaking. Eye contact shows interest, but don't stare. A relaxed posture makes you approachable. Smiling lightly signals warmth. Imagine someone saying, "Nice to meet you," while crossing their arms and looking at the floor. The words don't matter, the body does. So before worrying about what to say, check what your body is saying. 5. The art of small talk. Small talk gets a bad reputation, but it's the doorway to deeper talk. You don't have to stay stuck in "how's the weather?" Instead, use the FORD method. Family, occupation, recreation, dreams. Family. Do you have siblings? Occupation. What made you choose that job? Recreation. What do you do for fun outside of work? Dreams. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? These are simple human topics that can lead anywhere. 6. Common mistakes to avoid. Only talking about yourself. Connection is a two-way street. Asking yes-no questions. Instead, ask open-ended ones. Forgetting names. Nothing makes people feel invisible faster. Use their name at least once after they say it. Filling every silence. Pauses are natural. Let them breathe. Avoid these, and you'll already be ahead of most people. 7. Humor, the double-edged sword. Humor can make conversations memorable, but it's tricky. Good humor is light, inclusive, and self-aware. Bad humor is sarcasm at someone's expense or jokes that exclude. Example. Good is, "I tried cooking last night. My smoke alarm wasn't impressed." Bad is, "Wow, you really don't know how to cook, do you?" The first makes you relatable. The second makes you rude. When in doubt, laugh at yourself, not others. 8. Dealing with anxiety. What if you're shy, introverted, or socially anxious? Here's the truth. Anxiety doesn't mean you're doomed. It just means your body thinks talking to strangers is dangerous. Try this. Breathe slowly before approaching. Script one simple opener in your head, like, "Hi, I don't think we've met yet." Focus on them, not on yourself. Curiosity shifts attention away from your nerves. And remember, even confident people feel awkward sometimes. They've just learned to keep going anyway. 9. Advanced skill, storytelling. Stories are the bloodline of conversation. They don't need to be epic. Even a 30-second story makes you more engaging. Structure. Set the scene, like yesterday at the store. Add detail. This guy in front of me bought 30 bananas. Add punch. Turns out he runs a smoothie bar. Stories create pictures in people's minds, and pictures are remembered far longer than facts. 10. Relationships and long-term connection. Talking to anyone isn't just about first impressions, it's about follow-through. Remember small details people share and bring them up later. Like, "Hey, how was your trip to Paris?" Show consistency. Reply when you say you will. Offer value. Recommend a book. Share an opportunity. Introduce them to someone helpful. Over time, these small actions compound into trust. Talking to anyone is not about being perfect. It's about practicing curiosity, listening well, and showing up with warmth. You don't need 100 tricks. You need a handful of habits repeated consistently. Smile, ask questions, listen, share stories, and let conversations unfold naturally. Remember, everyone feels awkward sometimes, but the more you practice, the more natural it becomes. So the next time you meet someone new, don't freeze, don't overthink, don't wait for the perfect line. Just start. A smile, a hi, a curious question. That's all it takes to open the door to connection.